Snacks and games and laughs galore. We bring fun straight to your door. Pop culture, talk and trivia, history and new video games. Movies, music, wrestling too. Sports and stories just for you. Every week a brand new show. Come along, it's time to go. Soapbox or dashboard, oh hey. We're here to brighten up your day. Grab a snack and take a seat. Let's dive in, the fun's complete.
Hey everyone, and welcome in for episode 115. Teamwork makes the dream work. We're your hosts. I'm Jason.
I'm Ray.
I'm Jonathan.
And this episode, we're going to be talking about team ups from different movies, TV shows, all sorts of stuff like that.
All fictional.
Well, yeah, for the most part. What are some of your? I mean, I know you grew up watching a lot of sports movies and comic book movies. And we kind of did a mix of all of it. I mean, what are some of your favorites? I mean, Mighty Ducks and Sandlot are easy ones.
I mean, just growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, Ninja Turtles was just hammered in X-Men cartoons first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it was Ninja Turtles for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
The movie and the cartoon.
And the Extreme Ghostbusters. And the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Is what they called it. Yeah. I watched that all recently. It's still good.
By the way, speaking of that, I get Ghostbusters of Peoria, Illinois, and also, dude, I get all sorts in my suggested groups and pages lists. There's all sorts of people that think they're Ghostbusters and they fucking dress up with it,
I
have
thought
their
we
own
were talking
logo.
sports mascots here.
No,
No.
but yeah. So, kind of, what do you feel makes a good team? Like, obviously, chemistry. Being able to work together to obtain a goal.
I mean, it's got to be diversity, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just have the same character over and over with the same deal. It's got to be overlaps. And if it's a superhero team, they have to be powers. Or if it's, like us, we're all super different. If it was just three of any one of us talking this, it'd just be boring as hell. It'd just be one-man podcast.
Yep. So ready to jump into it?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
go. All right. Let's see how we do.
What's the over-under and how many times
I'm still reading the Chive website.
Oh my
from
gosh,
last time.
Ray. All right. We're going to do the cards with this? We're going to do the cards?
I'm
Sure.
fine with cards.
Okay.
Do you want the marker?
Oh. All right. A-Team versus Little Giants.
Bullet.
Most likely to fail a lie detector test. I feel like the Little Giants, man. They lied to try to get that guy, Spikes. They tried to get Spike.
The coach's son off
Yep.
of the Cowboys.
Yep.
Ed O'Neill's son.
No, not Ed O'Neill. The other guy. I'm trying to think. Not Ed O'Neill's son, because Ed O'Neill was the other coach.
Oh, the dude that was doing chin-ups on his dad's arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, the blonde dude.
I feel like Little Giants would.
Plus the A-Team, they're
We'll try
kinda
to
like
lie.
Spec Ops. They probably have a little training.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Little Giants.
Little Giants. Okay, Three Ninjas versus...
Three
Wait.
Amigos.
Whichever
Oh,
card.
shoot. It broke.
It's all right. I've got plenty of rubbers around.
Rubber
bands.
Three Ninjas versus Three Amigos.
Your boyfriend makes you wear rubbers, man?
Most likely to shit their pants. Three Amigos.
They're going to be drunk.
Yeah, all the tequila, and Mexican food and stuff.
Yeah.
For sure.
Uh,
These kids aren't that young in Three Ninjas. Maybe,
All right.
maybe Tum Tum. Well, he's
300 versus biker mice from Mars, most likely to look the same in 10 years.
Huh.
I don't know. Biker mice
Like-
are animated. They're aliens.
And 300 all died.
Yeah, and not only that
There's
though,
some decomposition going on.
but back then, those guys would max out at 40 years old.
Yeah. You're having kids at 13.
I feel like biker mice.
They're animated.
First of all, they're animated and they're
Yeah.
aliens too.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you get a one? Yeah, you got one. I saw that you were like,
What is it? LARP.
Earps, like the white herb.
Oh,
Crew.
ERPs
Mm-hmm. From
versus
Tombstone
Rebel Alliance.
from Star Wars.
Sweet. Most likely to receive a death note.
Ooh, that's
I
tough.
mean,
That's
Both
either
them,
one of them, man.
honestly.
I mean, it's probably not going to be a note if it's in Star Wars. It'll be a little
yeah,
more
I'm taking the
breathtaking.
ERPs.
That'd be a note. I mean, you're not sending an email to the Earps or
Yeah.
intergalactic message.
They're just
Mhm.
like, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I agree. Earps.
All right. Groganites.
Wait a minute. R2D2 is picking something up. What's it say? It's just a hologram. It says, "Fuck you! I'm gonna murder you." It's like, what the fuck? Who was that guy? I don't know.
Some drunk dude got a hold of it.
The Groganites, the good guys from Small Soldiers, versus Thundercats, most likely to become strippers.
Thundercats.
Dude, Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can the soldiers even take their clothes off?
Just like pull out a sword and they're just like,
I don't know.
and you're like, whoa, holy shit, this cat's getting turned on, man. Okay, VR Trooper versus Team America.
Fuck yeah.
Most likely to own a camel. What the fuck?
Probably Team America,
'cause
dude.
it's like happening
Yeah,
in the Middle
Team
East.
America. They're like, I own this camel.
Yeah.
Gee.
Expendables versus West Cannon Coyotes from Varsity Blues, most likely to chew with their mouth open.
Oh,
The Expendables, they're out there
They don't
in
give
the
a
fucking
fuck.
yeah. Okay.
Sandlot versus Birds of Prey.
What all characters are Birds of Prey?
Oh,
That's
just
Harley
tons of-
Quinn, Poison Ivy, the main three.
There's Huntress, which is sometimes Batman's daughter. Sometimes Batgirl is in it.
Yeah, I guess it does change. It's
There's
kind of like
there's
every other team.
Yeah, it's just a little bit, but yeah, that's just mostly the main one.
Most likely to ruin a secret. Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
They'd get mad at each other for something. All right, Power Rangers are Ed, Ed, and Eddie, most likely to get kicked out of a bar. Ooh,
None of them
Ed,
are
Ed,
of
and
age
Eddie.
to start
probably
with.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah, they're like, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, only
Some of the
reason I
Power
think
Rangers.
Power Rangers is because they like try to stand up for somebody, and
None of them are 21. but
yeah,
I'm
Ed, Ed, and
guessing the
Eddie.
people that played the Power Rangers were over 21.
They're like, we're high school students.
They're like, we cut our hair like this.
They're like
So that's how you can
28.
tell that we're in high school. And
What
it's
was
like,
that-
you have chest hair.
What was that? There was like a comic.
Pretty
like-
white kids with problems. Do you remember that?
What the fuck?
There was something making fun of like Dawson's Creek and stuff like that, and they're like 40-year-old people playing it. I think it was Saturday Night Live.
It was a whole show on like Comedy Central, and it had like a girl in like super old makeup. So she was like 80 years old. It was like
Strangers with Candy.
Yeah, Candy. There you go.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
All right. All right.
Okay, the Furious Five versus Watchmen. Most likely to lie about their age. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, the Furious Five's from Kung Fu Panda,
Yeah.
so they
Yeah.
don't really need to lie about their age.
Watchmen.
Yeah, Watchmen.
And I don't even know why they'd need to lie about their
Why
age.
would they
Let
lie
them
about
do
their
None
it.
of them
age?
are really gonna be.
Yeah.
Should we draw another card?
Nah. All right. Hickory High Huskers versus the Bat Family. Most likely to get ticketed for public nudity. Hickory High?
Yeah.
High school
How are you
students
gonna
doing dumb
ticket the
shit.
Bat Family, man?
Yeah, no.
They blow past you. Please take this, sir. No. All right,
Is that
later.
your Batwing? off of a Waiting.
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds?
Oh.
So
That's
okay, so
funny.
they have this game where they all sit there and try to trick. It's like the circle game, but it's with your
I didn't
fucking.
look.
They
it's-
stretch out their scrotum.
They stretch out their scrotum
they're like,
and stuff like that.
"Oh."
And so, like at one point, like he stretches the kid Mitch, the new kid.
Now I see where I'm getting Batwing.
He stretches his out to
Is that your Batwing?
All right, go ahead.
Ghostbusters versus the Fellowship of the Ring. Most likely to shoot themselves in the foot.
Ghostbusters, I think.
Ghostbuster,
I think if
yeah.
they're sitting there like tracing the ghost with it, and then all of a sudden the ghost
And
comes
it's
too
like,
close,
and they're like, oh!
Yep.
Because the only one from the Fellowship of the Rings is Legolas that's shooting the dudes.
Yeah, he's
Not
pretty
shooting
spot
himself.
on.
He's not getting himself in the foot, but like Peter Venkman drunk might.
Mystery Inc. versus the Toros from Bring It On, most likely to pawn their mother's ring. The Toros, man, they might want
Mystery
that
Inc.'s
money to be able to
straight-laced,
go
Mr.
go to
English
state or
straight-laced.
whatever. Okay.
Three Musketeers versus New World Order.
Don't mess around with the
These do
wolf
it.
pack.
We'll back up.
Yeah. That was a
Most
shit.
likely to pee their pants.
Ooh, which Three Musketeers are we talking? Because there's like the
There's-
comedic ones, and then there's like the ones that were actually like superhero ones.
I don't know. I feel like they're all French. They're fucking queer to me. Meaning
You're
weird.
the wrestling dude. I mean, they shit themselves falling down, but I don't think they pee themselves, do they?
I don't think they were pee
Dude,
their
if you take a
pants.
hard hit, you might.
I don't.
I don't know.
There's a spot on your body where like in between like the taint. If you get kicked in there, you can literally like piss and shit yourself all at the same time. You're just like
Three
oh, shit.
Here's the reason why I would think Three Musketeers is because a lot of times they were on horseback for quite a while, and if they were running away
can't
from
take-
someone, then they
can't.
might. Yeah.
Okay, Three Musketeers.
Avengers versus Toon Squad. Most likely to get fired from their job. The Toon Squad
they
almost did. Not really fired, but they almost like got kidnapped. It was basically like, you know, either beat us in basketball or you're fired from being Toons and you got to come be on Moron Mountain. Whereas Avengers, I mean, they
don't
fuck a
even
lot
have
of shit up
jobs,
though,
man.
huh?
They don't even have jobs, though.
Yeah, true.
You can be fired from being Captain America.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
He's
I
just
got the
like,
super
you're-
serums in me. Like,
You're
Yeah.
fired. He's like, excuse me?
Iron Man, he's self-employed.
You're
Yeah.
Iron Man?
Good luck firing
It's
the
like,
Hulk
bitch,
for
I
being the
own
Hulk.
you.
Like,
Yeah. They're like, Hulk, your services are no longer required.
Yep.
He's like, fuck you.
slap you away.
The actors from Tropic Thunder versus Blood Pack from Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Most likely to fake a headache to avoid sex. The actors.
Actors,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Planeteers from Captain Planet
Nice.
versus Average Joes
Dodgeball.
from Dodgeball. Most likely to fall out of a boat. I think Dodgeball.
Really?
the
The
average
Planeteers are
Joes.
like, they're out in the ocean all the time.
Yeah, but the Average Joes, like, say they're out like they're fucking klutzy and everything. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
the
but they can dodge a
Planeteers.
wrench.
I've seen too much Planeteers recently, man.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What does this have to do with dodgeball?
What the fuck? It's like X-Men versus Ocean's 11. Most likely to get a sex change.
X-Men, dude. There's all
Doesn't
sorts
one of
of
the X-Men
gotta
change
be.
their
dude.
sex?
There's all sorts of weird shit with the X-Men. There's someone
the
that's like
Transformer one.
yes. There's someone that's like oh, what's the one?
There's morph. He changes into whatever he
Yeah.
wants.
There's
the
somebody
one
that-
lady who like changes into what?
Mystique?
Yeah, Mystique. She just changes into whatever she wants.
What's I can't remember the whole story behind it, but there's one that like screws herself with a cactus, and
Oh,
it
what?
yeah, dude, you'll have to look it up.
Apparently.
I used to listen to the podcast called History of the X-Men, and yeah, look it up, Ray. X-Men.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, Decepticons versus Mighty Ducks, the hockey team, most likely to be afraid of clowns. I think the Mighty Ducks.
What are Decepticons really afraid of?
Yeah. Find it?
What the fuck? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have looked this up.
It's yeah. Stay off my phone, man. It's already got enough searches. I'm like,
Here,
who did
Ray,
this?
Ray, go ahead. I'll find it.
Ray, he'll do it.
Okay, we got Gargoyles versus the Incredibles. Most likely to own an island. I don't know. I'd say the Incredibles. The Gargoyles
yeah.
are just on top of the cathedral, right?
Gargoyles are What, are they on Manhattan?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
they're-
think so.
I guess they are on an island, but they don't own the island.
No, they don't. They don't own.
I would say
hardly
the
any-
Incredibles.
They're not looking to own anything. Incredibles could have like their own base one day on an island.
Yeah,
Plus, don't in the first one, don't they go like?
they go to an island.
Yeah. they
yeah.
could- after they put that dude in jail, they own it.
They're like, hey, we own this shit. He owes us.
Oh my gosh, I can't find it now. I know that there is someone.
I'm looking
Damn
at
it.
Cactus.
Good God, dude.
Cyclops X. Nope. All right, Ray, be careful what you're searching on that.
I think Cactus Sex was the wrong one.
I'm not going down this rabbit hole.
Archangel?
Archangel.
What? What the fuck?
He can fly.
Yeah, I can't find it. I'll have to. I'll
Whoa.
have to mess with it later. GI Joe versus DX. Most likely to lose the remote.
What's DX?
DX from wrestling.
Okay.
I feel like DX, man. They're always fucking around and stuff, partying. So DX. Ray.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Quit
Yeah.
looking up. It's like your Judy Hopps rabbit hole that you
Oh
went down.
my! Rabbit hole.
Told him, dude. I told him that like there's weird
Oh my
people out there.
God.
That,
Oh yeah. What's the? It's like called Rule something. Like
I don't
34,
know.
Rule 19. I don't know what it is, but it's like if someone's thought of it, it's it
Mhm.
turned into some animated drawn porn.
My Little Pony, all of it, man.
There's a rule. I mean, there's a straight up
Yep.
rule, man. I don't know what the number is.
Now you're gonna look it up on your
I'm
phone.
gonna look up Rule.
Mighty Ducks animated versus Voltron. Most likely to stick gum under a desk.
Probably the Mighty Ducks, man. They're kind of
yeah.
like
They're all over the place.
they're kind of like teenager-ish.
yeah.
All
Mighty
right.
Ducks.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Did I knock something off?
Yeah.
Was it
Cap
this?
gun.
Oh, okay.
Toretto family
Fast and Furious.
from Fast and the
Oh.
Furious versus Channel 4 News from Anchorman. Most likely to hit on the bride or groom. Channel 4 Anchorman.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. It's Rule 34. If it exists, there is porn of it.
Oh my god. Well, AI, you can make anything now.
Yeah,
All
this
right.
came before AI because
Good.
The Goonies versus the Lost Boys. Most likely to be a bully.
I mean, they kind of bully him into doing the truffle shuffle on Goonies.
Do the
but
truffle shuffle. Do the truffle
With the
shuffle.
Lost
Oh,
Boys.
come on.
Well, okay, well, let's clarify. What Lost Boys are we talking about? The vampire group? Or are we talking about the Lost Boys
Like
from
Peter Pan?
the tribe of
Peter Pan?
from Peter Pan?
from like Hook. And
Never
and all that.
Neverland?
I'd say
I don't know.
I mean, weren't they kind of rude to
Those guys were bullies too. Yeah.
No, they weren't really rude to her.
They were rude to Pan.
They,
Yeah.
they bullied the shit out of Robin Williams when
Yeah.
he showed up.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to
Lost
fight
Boys.
you.
Lost
And then he was
Boys.
like, I'm going to stab you.
Lost Boys.
Yeah, Lost Boys.
Ninja Turtles versus Jamaican bobsled team. Most likely to catfish someone.
Oh, man.
I mean, maybe
Jamaican
not
bobsled
for a
team was
date.
I'd
big
say
on the
Ninja
internet.
Turtles.
Not for a date, but like I think they would catfish someone out of like a pizza or something like that. Like,
They,
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
they would probably pretend to be human a lot if they could.
Mhm.
They, in like the cartoons, they're always wearing masks and like
trench coats
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But I also think Jamaican bobsled team to be able to qualify too.
No, they wouldn't have to. Because, I mean,
All right,
they,
fine.
they played
Ninja
in the
Turtles.
Olympics.
TMNT.
I don't know why I keep setting this off. It's fun.
Why not?
All right.
Okay, we got Powerpuff Girls versus the Justice League.
Did we do Justice League on here twice?
Most likely to stay in bed all day.
No. Powerpuff Girls, man.
Yeah.
Powerpuff
They're
Girls?
little kids.
They're
they
kids.
Get sick.
Yeah.
And they're like, Dad.
Legion of Doom versus Battletoads, most likely to forget an anniversary. Legion of Doom.
They're evil, man.
The Legion of Doom. Teen Titans versus Mud Dogs. Bobby Boucher. Most likely to be a phone sex operator. Oh my fucking god. I
All their
can't say
dumbass
Teen
Mud
Titans.
Dogs.
I can't. Yeah, Mud Dogs. I can't say Teen Titans because
Yeah,
they're
no.
teenagers. They're minors.
All right, here
we
we go.
spelled dogs wrong.
Whatever. Wonder Pets versus the Dirty Dozen, most likely to forget their ID to go to the bar.
There's no idea.
Dirty Dozen.
Dirty Dozen. Wonder Pets are literally a duck, a turtle, and
Yeah,
a
it's
hamster.
a duck.
Yeah.
You're like, where's your ID, sir? What? The fuck? You're like, yeah, you gotta get the fuck out of here, man.
There's 4 of them, isn't there? Is that 3 or 4?
I think there's only 3.
I thought they added a 4th one at one point. I don't know.
Monsters.
Monstars.
Monstars.
The bad guys from Space Jam.
Oh, okay. The Monstars versus the Sinister Six.
Yeah, they're a bunch of bad guys that fight Spider-Man.
Most likely to be a stalker. Bro, the
Which-
Sinister Six.
Which I didn't know, but there was a Sinister 7 and 8 and
Yeah, there's a
10
bunch.
at one
There's
time.
a bunch. Yeah.
Sinister
I don't know if there was a
Six.
Sinister 9, but Tropics from Semi Pro versus the Suicide Squad, most likely to get tramp stamps.
Dude, Harley Quinn's in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad.
I could see Jackie Moon doing it though to get
Maybe.
be like, I'll get it live during a game. All right, fine. Suicide Squad.
This thing is moving.
What is?
This part to the trophy.
Oh, that's all right. All right,
We need to epoxy it.
that's all right.
Space Marines.
Space Marines versus Bad News Bears.
So Space Marines are from Aliens, right?
Uh-huh.
Most likely to start a trend. Bad News Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Full agreement. Absolutely.
B&B.
Little Giants versus Biker Mice from Mars, most likely to wake up duct taped. Didn't they duct tape the one kid to the field goal post anyways?
Was the field goal post or the blocking pad thing?
Yeah, the blocking pad. That's
they
right.
did.
Hmm? Little Giants.
Okay, Three Amigos versus the Earps. Most likely to be an insomniac.
Well, Three Amigos are drunk.
Yeah,
Go out.
so they pass out. I feel like the Earps always got to be on a swivel just because of all the
Wild
shit
Wild
going
West
Yeah, I
on.
don't think they
going on,
sleep.
the
Mm-hmm.
Vendettas.
Earps. Yeah.
Kind of bouncing off of that. Thundercats versus Expendables, most likely to sleepwalk.
Ooh.
I feel like Expendables, man.
Yeah? For real?
Maybe.
The older you get, they take Ambien and sleepwalk.
Mm-hmm.
Expendables are getting to that age.
Yep.
I used to sleepwalk when I was younger.
When you're still like a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
I've gone
grandparents.
downstairs before and been just like, I didn't even wake anybody up. I was like,
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
back to
no.
bed.
I walked right out of my grandma's house. She was just like, get back in the house. They had to like put a chain on the door for a little while, cause like
No, I don't want
I would
those.
just walk out into the driveway and just sit there on the steps. And they're like, "What are you doing?" Like, I don't know. I just woke up out here.
stealing all the
All right.
heroes.
It's like, what the fuck?
What's the next one?
It's gonna drive the car next. Good thing I didn't think this was a dream. Team America, Birds of Prey. Most likely to steal a coworker's food. I feel like it's a Team America thing.
Yeah.
Go with Team America.
Yeah.
Although I feel like Birds of Prey is full of a bunch of chicks that stab each other in the back. Sometimes it's like
yeah,
it's like
true.
the female anti-hero, sometimes hero group.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hickory High Huskers versus Ed, Ed, and Eddie, most likely to wet the bed.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yep.
Watchmen versus Ghostbusters. Most likely to talk to animals. What the fuck? Maybe Watchmen. I don't know. Maybe not.
I feel like
Ghostbusters talk to the dogs, but I mean those kind of animals like
Yeah.
Zool's dogs.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, they do. They do talk to the
Which one?
Ghostbusters talk to the goat or the dog things.
Oh, that's right.
The Toros from Bring It On versus Toon Squad, most likely to get pepper sprayed during the protest. Maybe not pepper sprayed, but I feel like Toon Squad in the middle of a bunch of shit. I don't know. Toros are just a bunch of fucking cheerleaders, which high school students think that they know everything.
I mean, in a sense.
Yeah,
Pull another card.
fine. Most likely to travel the world. Toon Squad, man. They go through all those tunnels
The
and
tunnels,
everything.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, the Toros do go like state to state, but I guess not really the world.
Yeah.
Three Musketeers versus the actors from Tropic Thunder. Loudest personality. The actors.
The actors. Yep. Planeteers versus the live Mighty Ducks, not the cartoon.
He's got like the mountain of fucking hair.
Most likely to have a mental breakdown in public. Dude, the fucking Mighty Ducks, they got in a fight on the ice, and then Gordon Bombay drove his car out there.
Planeteers have their shit together.
Gordon Bombay.
And then in the second one, then like the one fucking kid comes out there with a rope, roping people during the middle of a hockey game, shit like that. Like,
Lasso people.
yeah.
X-Men versus the Incredibles. Most likely to get out of a speeding ticket.
The Incredibles.
Yeah, you don't think the X-Men would?
X-Men have telepaths,
Like,
man.
Yeah, that's right.
they could just
Like,
think
I
their
didn't
way out of
see
it.
any
They're
speeding.
like, I wasn't speeding.
Actually,
And
they
it's
have
like,
people
oh,
that can control time
never mind, you
travel
weren't
too.
speeding.
So,
Yeah,
all right,
Quicksilver just speeds up, and he's just like, what the
Gone.
fuck?
Yeah.
DX
What
versus Channel 4 News.
I was walking.
Most likely to fall out of bed.
Channel 4 News.
Yeah, they're drunk. They're fucked up. They're tired because they use Sex Panther.
Mighty Ducks versus the Lost Boys. Most likely to start a snowball fight.
That's the animated Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks.
I mean, the Lost Boys are kind of mischievous, but the Mighty Ducks,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
they don't have
frozen where
snow.
they're at.
yeah,
yeah,
I'd
because
say
Lost-
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Because the Lost Boys are like on a tropical island,
Yeah.
basically.
All right, Ninja Turtles versus Legion of Doom. Most likely to get their spouse's name tattooed on their body.
Legion of
Yeah.
Doom.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah. The Turtles ain't doing that shit.
There's so many people in Legion of Doom. Like,
Mhm.
one of them is more
Don't
like
they
Yeah.
practice like basically the Ninja Turtles? Their body's a temple.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls versus Mud Dogs. Most likely to bang a caveman. Oh my god.
I don't know, man. My
I
dogs,
don't want to
maybe.
say Powerpuff
Yeah,
Girls.
we can't
I
do
don't want to
Powerpuff
say
Girls,
Powerpuff
man.
Girls.
They're little girls. Throw up
Yeah.
Mud Dogs.
Mud Dogs.
Dirty Dozen versus Suicide Squad. Most likely to be librarians.
Ooh.
Oh, I feel like Dirty Dozen
Dirty
could be
Dozen?
stealthy, so they could pull it off.
More
Suicide
loud.
Squad like fuck some shit up. Like somebody would be like, "Hey, can you help me find this book?" And then they just get
They're like,
obliterated.
Especially because, yeah, go for it.
I want to see a Suicide Squad as a librarian now. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. And they're just like, what?
Yep.
There's so
You
many
have
weird
this book
Suicide
here?
Squad members.
I don't know. It's a book, right? There's a bunch of books around here. Why don't you look for it? It's like, well, can you look it up? No. Then
Quiet,
it is like
motherfucker.
destroy the computer. Yeah, look it up. It's like, oh, fuck.
King Shark, Harley Quinn.
Sinister Six
Mhm.
versus Bad News Bears. Most likely to not pay a ticket.
Sinister Six.
Yeah, Bad News Bears.
Yeah.
Aren't
But
driving.
the coach of Bad News Bears, I could.
I was gonna say the coach of Bad News Bears
But
would
Sinister
totally be
Six,
like,
they
nah.
just don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, true.
Like they're not even parking in parking spots. They're just like, we're gonna run this car through the building. If they even have a car, they might have a
Yeah.
glider. They might,
They
depending on
might
which
be
one
able
it
to
is.
fly.
Yeah.
Little Giants versus the Expendables. Most likely to make a fool of themselves at the club.
Little Giants are kids.
Expendables.
We're having a lot of age.
Yep. Ray.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Trying to go back to
You're looking at porn, aren't you?
no.
Oh my god, what is that?
It says X-Men are the horniest Marvel characters.
They are.
And now it jumps back to the Chive website that I was just on.
All right.
Las Vegas spatula.
Stay away from the New Hampshire one.
Right.
Okay, the Earps versus Team America.
Fuck yeah.
Most likely to run for public office. I mean, the Earps would run for sheriff,
Yeah.
right?
They became
Yeah, they were a peace officer.
good God, marshals. They became U.S.
Mhm.
marshals.
Yeah, they were U.S. Marshals, and they were, what was it? Weren't they peace officers in Kansas before they went out to Tombstone?
Mhm. All right.
Wyatt Earp and his
Wyatt
brother
was.
was.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause this for a second. Out of all the teams that we have listed on here, if you could pick two of them for like an ultimate team up, which two?
Give
And
me
Out
why?
of
man,
all of them?
man.
Huh?
Mystery Inc.
Do you already have one in mind? Because there's a lot to go through here.
Dude, I think Mystery Inc. and Ghostbusters would be cool.
I should say
Um,
Mystery Inc. and the X-Men.
Mr. Ink's like, no, it's just old man, and they're just blasting him to death.
Yeah. I mean, hell, this matchup right here, Tropics versus Suicide Squad.
They're
Like,
like, "It's a
seriously, like they're
ghost."
going to go play a game somewhere, and so they have to have the Suicide Squad like escort them there or something like that.
Have the Powerpuff
There
are
Girls
endless
team up
ones.
with
The Goonies.
the Goonies. Yeah, that'd be funny. I don't know. I'd say like Powerpuff Girls
Mm-hmm.
teaming up with the Incredibles would be kind of cool.
Yep. Who's winning? West Cannon Coyotes or the Bourbon or the Mud Dogs?
Ooh, Mud Dogs.
My dogs are college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True. Biker Mice and Power Rangers, or Biker Mice and the Mighty Ducks animated.
Ninja Turtles and 3 Ninjas.
Mm-hmm.
7 Ninjas. There are a lot.
Fucking Sandlot versus Bad News Bears.
I'm just trying to stay away from like classic comic,
Mhm.
you know, like
Yeah, but
Avengers,
even on
Justice
that
League.
though, because like okay, so there's been Ninja Turtles Power Rangers matchup or crossover.
Yeah.
There's been Scooby Doo Ghostbusters at one point. I
Batman
think
and Ninja Turtles have been together too.
Batman Ninja Turtles,
and most of the like Avengers and Justice
Power
League.
Rangers, and VR Troopers have been.
They're like, surprisingly, you live underneath Gotham. We had no idea.
yeah, and then you said Ninja Turtles and Batman, right?
Yeah, they
yeah,
really
yeah.
They make comics and one animated movie so far.
Mm-hmm. We haven't seen Sinister Six and Suicide Squad. That'd be cool.
That would
Oh,
be
that'd
cool.
be crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but wait,
G.I.
that's
Joe and
Suicide
Expendables.
Squad is DC though.
I know.
They do the crossover, so there's Avengers, there's Marvel, and
We haven't seen any. I mean, there's been very few movie or TV show crossovers.
What brand is Watchmen? Is
Oh,
that Marvel?
It's
that's
it's
Image.
DC, but it's like an alternate. They
Uh-uh.
call them
Yeah, it's
different.
Is it-
alternate.
Like, they call.
Do
it, like,
they own
Earth
Image now?
Uh,
Watchmen's Image.
I think that it's DC owns it. DC owns a lot of different.
Because
deals.
there's
Trust me.
I want to see Superman meet Superwoman, and then he's just like the fuck are you on my turf for? And she's just like,
Watchmen.
bow down to me, and she like forces his
DC
head
Comics,
down.
okay.
She's like,
But they probably
He's
own
just
Image
like, ah.
because DC owns a lot
Yeah.
of different like sub brands.
So it was owned by Image at one point. Let's see. Who owns Image Comics? So Image is still owned by itself, but yeah. At one point it used to be an Image property.
Just like DC imprints.
Mhm. All right, sorry. Ed, Ed and Eddie versus Toon Squad, most likely to go deaf.
There's a lot of Dynamite and Looney Tunes.
Yep. Toon Squad,
Toon Squad.
Ray,
What do you think?
you've already been outvoted.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what?
No, I just read Rhode Island hot
Okay,
dog.
Ray. Jesus.
Oh my
All right.
god, it's horrible.
Ray's like got this mental list.
Everybody's
like,
gonna like listen to this, and they're gonna look up Rhode Island hot dog, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
that has nothing to do with
Most likely, okay, Ghostbusters versus the actors from Tropic Thunder.
Mhm.
Most likely to get a speeding ticket.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters,
There's
yeah.
lying around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
Because actors are in like, space where you really don't see them like ticketing and stuff like that. They might be in a
they're in
Jeep
the middle
or
of
whatever.
the
Yeah.
jungle.
Mighty Ducks versus Channel 4 News, most likely to be addicted to drugs. There's a couple of the people that were on Mighty Ducks
That ended up.
that have,
Been,
But-
yeah, I'm gonna
but the
say Channel 4
characters,
News.
Channel 4. Yeah.
Channel 4. 100% of the time, 40%
Brick.
of the time.
Brick cracks me up.
My
There.
shit's always right half the time.
X-Men versus Mighty Ducks. Most
The
likely
animated.
to tell a terrible joke. X-Men.
No. I feel like Mighty Ducks because
Yeah.
their show was kind of campy, and so there was always like bad puns and stuff like that. Kind of the same that like Ninja Turtles would be and stuff like that.
Ew.
It can go either way for me.
You can flip the fish if you want. Since we have the fish back, top.
Top X-Men.
Shut the fuck up. All right.
He's like, shut.
Legion of Doom versus the Dirty Dozen, most likely to take
Oh.
a plea deal.
Legion of Doom. No, I don't know. Dirty Dozen. I don't know. I feel like Legion of Doom.
I mean, Dirty Dozen are on the good side, so.
Yeah, Legion of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
But what kind of plea deal would they get?
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at Suicide Squad. I mean, all those guys were.
Yeah.
That's some sort of a plea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Legion of Doom is mad. Like,
They're
if
like,
you
look,
take
we
every
won't
member
blow your brains out if you help us kill these people. It's like,
who will
what?
blow your brains
But
out
you're on a
right
timer.
now. We might later.
Mud
Alright.
Dogs versus the Sinister Six. Most likely to time travel. Sinister
Sin-
Six.
yeah.
Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
There's always time travel in comics. No one ever is really actually dead. I want to look up to see how many comic book characters have died and never came back.
Not
'Cause-
many.
Yeah.
And
like-
if they haven't come back yet, they're probably coming back.
Mhm.
They've killed off a lot. Like, they killed off Superman.
It's
killed off
been,
Wolverine.
Like your major characters know, maybe like one-off girlfriends and stuff like that. I mean, there's offshoots where like I think Uncle Ben is like turns out to be like the Green Goblin or something like that. Like
Yeah, they have like parallel universes where that stuff happens. But they killed off Supergirl for a very long time.
Expendables versus Toon Squad, most likely to cheat on a test.
Expendables.
I feel like they're pretty precise. I feel like Toon Squad, man. They're always. I mean, look at all the
Their
rules they
hijinks.
broke during playing basketball.
They both break a lot of rules, but
Yeah.
in very, very different ways.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Expendables.
Flip it.
Flip the fish.
Oh,
Toon
Toon
Squad.
Squad. Okay, the Earps versus Ghostbusters. Holy shit, my knee almost just gave out. What the fuck?
And there.
Most likely to trip on stage. That's funny. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Got their cables and all sorts of
Ghostbusters.
shit like
They're
that.
like, oh, shit.
Yeah, we're all in agreement on that one.
All right. Channel 4 News versus Legion of Doom. Most likely to eat bland food. I'd almost go with Legion of Doom, man. Like, Channel 4 News is stopping and getting cheeseburgers and eating at exotic restaurants and shit like that. And Legion of Doom was like,
Legion of Doom has its own cafeteria.
yep.
They're like, I got this from the mess. It's like, what? Where'd you get that from?
Okay.
I don't know.
Last
Lunch
one.
lady was serving up chili dogs.
Last one in
What?
the semifinals.
X-Men versus the Sinister Six. Most likely to walk into a door. Sinister Six. I feel
Yeah,
like.
there's some
'Cause
cluts
I feel
on
like
that.
the
Well,
X-Men would just be like,
it depends, though, because that's
They've
a tough
both
one.
had a million iterations. Like, it's not 6 people in the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
It's a lot rotating through. X-Men has been going on forever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like X-Men maybe.
It's like, which X-Men? Is it X-Men UK? Is it New Mutants? Is it X Factor?
Is
Is
it
it
Quicksilver just running through a
UK?
revolving door? Because if so, then he's just gonna keep spinning around and around and around, and then breaks the door, and then it's like, oh, now nobody can use this entrance.
Grab a different card. I don't know if I-
Most likely to share chain text. X-Men.
X-Men.
Yeah,
X-Men.
X-Men.
Although I could see like Sinister Six group chat.
Oh, we could. I mean, both are probably doing it in today's age, but
Mhm.
X-Men's going to be
X-Men.
All
more
right,
likely. So we
Toon
got-
Squad
so
versus
we have comics versus
Yep.
non-comics.
Toon Squad versus Legion of Doom. Most likely to get attached after a hookup. Ooh.
Legion of Doom's got some crazy chicks in it, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, true.
You feel like they'd get attached, like a "You're with me or you'll die."
Yeah,
Over the Toon
Legion of
Squad.
Doom. Yeah, definitely. They're like, you're not leaving.
Okay.
It's like, I gotta go to work.
All right, Legion
No,
of
you're
Doom
not
is our
leaving. Okay.
I'm a supervillain. I do fucked up shit all the
Like,
time,
okay.
like, for no reason.
Ghostbusters versus X-Men. Most likely to leave a light on when they leave.
I feel like Ghostbusters always leave in
Ghostbusters.
a
Super,
hurry.
super hurry.
Yeah.
And there's less of
Mhm.
them.
Okay, Ghostbusters.
Jean Grey's telekinetic. She can just shut that stuff off from the jet.
Yeah.
Like, did I leave the stove on? Hang on.
All
Okay,
right.
we're good.
Legion of Doom versus Ghostbusters. We're gonna do best of 5.
Best of 5. Okay.
Okay. Most likely to be friends with Taylor Swift. I don't know, man. I don't feel like Legion of Doom's going to too many concerts. But I feel like if there's a ghost in a hotel while she's staying in New York,
I'm going Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
That's 1.
Ghostbusters.
all right, Ray.
Your pull.
Okay. Most likely to not flush the toilet.
Oh, Legion of Doom. I
Legion
feel
of Doom.
like
They're just like, nah,
1 to
I'm
1.
leave it.
1 to 1.
most likely to sleep till noon. I feel like Legion of Doom, they do all their shit during the night, don't they?
Ghostbusters is ghost stuff. It's all during the night too.
Yeah, but most of the time, most of the scenes in the movies, we see them during the day. Except for the main last scene.
Yeah, I guess the last thing I watched was the cartoon.
We'll go here.
I think I gotta take a shit.
All right. Go ahead, Ray.
Most likely to save the day.
Oh, Ghostbusters. Legion. of
Ghostbusters.
Doom.
Ghostbusters.
Boom.
All right. Get a good one.
This is the winner right here.
Yep. Most likely to pick a bad movie.
What was that? Oh.
I don't know, man. I don't feel like Legion of Doom sitting around watching much TV.
I don't think they're watching movies.
But Ghostbusters, I
Yeah,
mean,
I think they'd have some pretty good taste in movies. But
yeah.
I've seen in the cartoons where they're like one of them wants to watch something and it's not funny. You
Let's
wanna
pick
pull
a-
another one.
I'm gonna pick a different one because that one doesn't really
relate to it much.
All right, fine. Here we go. Most likely to be into bondage.
Ghostbusters.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I gotta go Legion of Doom.
Okay.
Bane's wearing that mask.
All right, Legion of Doom is the winner.
Who's all in Legion of Doom?
Jeez.
Like every supervillain you've ever heard of from DC Comics. It's Lex Luthor, every Batman villain.
Yeah.
So Bane.
Yeah, Bane's in it, Joker, Poison Ivy, Two-Face.
He's just like,
Basic
Tyler.
polka dot man.
Tyler.
There's a scene from Harley Quinn where they're trying to cast spells.
Oh my
and
god.
Bane ends up becoming like bigger than a building and out of control, horny from Poison Ivy's stuff, and he's like literally fucking buildings down. Like,
Okay, here we
they
go.
have to stop it.
So the first one was Lex Luthor, Bizarro, Black Manta, Brainiac, Captain Cold, Cheetah, Giganta, Gorilla, Grodd, Riddler,
It's
Scarecrow.
Gorilla Grodd.
Oh, sorry. Giganta, Gorilla Grodd, Riddler, Scarecrow, Sinestro, Solomon.
Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, Solomon Grundy, Toyman. Apparently, there's a lot more.
There's hundreds.
Yeah.
Those are all like just from like Flash, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Every single one of those. It's endless.
Yeah. Well, see.
It's like Avengers. You have any idea how many superheroes have been in Avengers?
Oh, yeah. Then we're about to have a whole brand new set. So, let's talk about our, to kind of wrap up, let's talk about our favorite sports teams.
Fictional, right?
No, just
Real life?
real life.
Chiefs.
No. Hold on. Let's
Okay, what do we
You're wearing a Chiefs shirt and I'm wearing a Yankees shirt.
college. Okay, so college sports.
Oh, KU.
KU.
Yeah.
That's easy. Yeah. I for a short while was on a Georgia bandwagon thing because I had a buddy that his kid or his brother played for Georgia football. So
I liked Michigan back in the day because I really liked Charles Woodson. He
Mhm.
played both sides of the ball and won the Heisman. Remember me telling you about Norm Macdonald made a joke? OJ won the Heisman. OJ Simpson.
yeah,
And Norm Macdonald's like, wow, Charles Woodson, what a season. You won the Heisman Trophy. That's something they can never take away from you unless you kill your wife and her lover.
yeah.
And they're all just like, oh, shit. Like, they didn't see it coming.
And then he I'm trying to think of
I'd be more fans of, like, a certain player than
Yeah.
being a fan of the team because I'd fall off after a while.
Dude.
Like, KU's just a forever.
because like I didn't like I
And
semi
you're wearing
rooted
a
for
KU hat.
I semi rooted for Texas just because my brother's a big OU fan and I just did
to
it to
go
piss him
against
off.
them.
But I did like Kevin Durant, and I did like Vince Young, from Texas.
I think we all watched that Vince Young versus the USC
Yep.
bowl game. It was
Do you remember the KU in Texas game when Kevin Durant was there that went to like
Oh,
triple
I
over,
thought you were talking
like 3 or
football.
4 overtimes?
yes, I do. That was only 1 year he was with Texas.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And it was like a dogfight every time we played them. Trying to think outside of it, outside of the local colleges, I root for Baker, Haskell, stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I
um,
played for multiple colleges.
Yeah.
So I wanted to win.
Yeah. What about hockey? I think
I've been more players than teams.
yeah. I'd say just because it's the closest to a hometown team, I'd have to go with the Blues.
St. Louis Blues.
But I also like most of Chicago teams,
Blackhawks.
Blackhawks, and then just because of the connection, the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, I mean the Anaheim Ducks,
Yep.
and they just straight up like took our childhood love of the Mighty Ducks, and
Yep.
they're like they're gonna fall for this.
Yeah, and we fucking did. I got
We
a jersey at home.
Absolutely, man, we fell for it.
Football, it's the Chiefs for sure.
I'm a Packers fan my whole life.
I've never really.
I've never wavered. It's
I don't think I've ever really even rooted for. Whoever's beating the Patriots when Tom Brady was there. Outside of that,
It's usually whoever beats the Raiders. And I'm just like,
I guess-
go.
I
whoever's
guess the
playing Raiders.
Bears. I was kind of a Bears fan. Like I said, the Chicago teams.
my my favorite non-Packers player ever is Brian Urlacher, who was a Bear, and the Packers-Bears is probably the biggest
Oh, he's pretty
NFL
good.
rivalry.
Yeah. Outside of
The
that,
dude my dad was friends with from Pittsburgh, he recruited Brian Urlacher at New Mexico as just a safety. He wasn't even big enough to be a linebacker yet. He also recruited LaDainian Tomlinson at TCU, and then became the Texas A&M coach. But so I was always kind of into Urlacher. My friend that died of COVID, he was the Chicago Cubs and Bears and stuff. So we watched Packers Bears, but there wasn't much animosity. They met in the 2010 NFC Championship game, but Jay Cutler, the quarterback, got hurt, so it wasn't really like a regular.
Wasn't like a head-to-head kind of competition.
Yeah, like Red Sox Yankees, like Jesus, like that's biblical stuff. But
outside of those two, I really don't think that there's any other NFL teams I really bandwagon with or anything. As far as NBA,
I jumped. I did.
I was a Jazz fan because they had a couple KU players on their team. They had Ozertag and Vaughn, and there was three or 4 year span that they were really good, and they had a chance to win the NBA championship.
I mean,
and unfortunately,
in '97 and '98, and they just went up against God mode Jordan.
Yep,
and that's good luck with that. Like,
but later on, I became a Bulls fan.
Jordan is
with
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah.
Thank you for missing the free throws.
Yeah, thank you.
Memphis. We really appreciate that.
And then there's individual players. I mean, obviously KU's got players on several different teams, but
I mean, like Pierce went, LaFrance
Yeah.
went, Pollard went, Ostertag, like, and then I mean, like a million guys. Like Xavier Henry ended up on the Lakers for a little while, and I was following him, and that'd be the kind of thing. Just Jordan is what got me into basketball, because Roy Williams was his assistant coach in North Carolina, and so I was kind of we didn't really have much NBA like local, like nothing was going on. Like when the Sprint Center was built, we were supposed to get an NBA team and a hockey team, and we got nothing.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
dude. The Pittsburgh Penguins totally used us.
We thought we were going to get Sidney Crosby, and then we were supposed to get the Supersonics, which became the Thunder, and they had like Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden.
And we might get. I don't know. I don't think we're in line for one of the fuck was that?
I popped up on one of these candies.
Sounds like one of my joints, man.
Green.
What I'm trying to think. Not NBA. I don't know. Like I don't think that we're in line for
We had an NBA
a
team at one
major
point.
sport. Yeah, we also had an NHL team at one point.
Gross.
Oh, it tastes like fucking dish soap.
Oh, spit that out, bro. Spit that out.
What was it? One of those like
What the fuck?
Dude, I told you not to eat those.
Bro, it
Anyway,
tastes
Take
like
you back
fucking
to childhood
dish
when
soap.
you say something bad.
Oh, straight up Dawn dish soap.
You're in your
What
30s,
the
and your mom's like, fucking
fuck?
shit, god damn it, fucking. You're just like,
I'm trying to think
Like
of
I
what.
literally put the soap bar in my
they
mouth.
just
God.
cutting up. Like,
So we're in line for like some minor sports teams, but we'll have to wait to see if it happens.
I wish we would get an NBA team because, I mean, like, watching professional basketball in person is.
Bro, if we had an
sucks.
NBA team in the T-Mobile Center, that thing would be packed every single night.
They're talking about moving the Royals to downtown, and it might bring like a hockey or an NBA team.
Yeah,
they
but they're
moving?
also there are also talks of building up around where the old Sprint campus was.
Missouri is clinging to those teams, by the way. Like
yeah.
the Royals, and they are literally clinging to them.
You're
Yeah.
talking about moving the Chiefs to the Legends area.
Yeah, because Kansas is just like,
Yeah,
hey,
yes.
we got some
So-
payouts, and so it's like
And they're just out in the
Missouri's
middle
like,
of
well, we
nowhere
don't
by
have any of that.
themselves.
There's still rumors of like the Chiefs or Kansas trying to pull both in and try to build like a 10,000 seat arena.
Yeah, but here's the only thing about it: Kansas doesn't have the funding for it yet. So we have the idea and the thoughts in our head.
Oh, they
but,
figure
the
it out.
funding isn't there yet.
So it kind of sucks is that like
it's because we don't sell
they're,
weed.
They're like more struggling like NBA teams that are having trouble getting by. Versus like in baseball, they're looking to like do expansion or stuff like that. But like we already have the Royals. We're not big enough to have two MLB teams.
Right.
Like
No.
Not even
No, I don't
close.
think that we could. I mean,
When it was originally 2 teams in Boston, 3 teams in New York, 2 in Philadelphia, 2 in St. Louis, 1 in Cincinnati, 1 in Cleveland. Like even then, they took
what's
Boston
Kaufman's seating capacity?
a little over 40, I think, or just a
See,
little under, basically.
I think
It's changed
I
a
almost
little.
think that some of these sports like need to drop their
They do have
capacity down to like 10 or 15,000. Like if they cut them in half, then they wouldn't have to worry about. I mean, like what's
they make
KU's?
so much when tiny.
That's like 2,500.
It's tiny, yeah. I mean, I had season tickets before the expansion,
Mhm.
and we were on like row 25, and your ass
Yeah.
was against the frozen windows, like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I went in after, and I'm like row 25, and I'm like, you know,
Whoa.
there's a lot of people behind you now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like with the NBA, Jordan drove me in, so I was Bulls, and then he left, and I was just lost. I'm like 93 is last year, so I'm 7 years old. So then I kind of fell in love with Shaq and Penny.
Yeah.
I saw him in the movie Blue Chips
Yep.
together. That's how Penny Hardaway ended up on the Magic. Is they had Shaq was like the real name, and then Penny Hardaway was one of the college players they had to be in it. And then Shaq saw how good he was and was like telling him, and like he was gonna go. He went number 3 overall anyway, but like that's kind of how they teamed up. So, and with my addiction to shoes, Penny was a big deal back in the day. The commercials were like Chris Rock, and
Yeah.
they were, it was pretty big pop culture. And then Jordan comes back, and then I switch back to the Bulls because I'm mostly Jordan, and then I'm hooked on the Bulls. And then they get rid of Phil Jackson, the head coach, Ron Harper, starting point guard,
Yeah. No, this
Steve
is-
Kerr, Jordan, Pippen, Rodman. It's like down the line. The whole team's gone.
It's like, what the
and-
fuck?
And so, and like Penny hurts himself. And so Shaq ends up in LA, and I see the dunk contest when Kobe's a rookie. And game over from then. I've been
Yeah.
a Lakers fan every second since I
What
fell in love with
about,
Kobe. I mean, I hate LeBron though, with a fucking smoking hot incandescent passion. But
I don't really follow soccer a ton. I mean, I guess the easy one on that would be sporting.
I had season tickets to the Wiz when they came to Kansas
I
City.
saw them when I was little. I had almost wore a Wizard shirt tonight.
I still have some. They were called the Wiz 1st.
Mhm.
I have some Wiz gear. We actually had season tickets.
I thought
and
they were the Wizards, then the Wids.
No, the Wiz was like, you're taking a Wiz. We need to change it to Wizards.
Yeah.
It was Wiz first.
So my little brother has back to hockey. He has a Scouts jersey. KC Scouts.
I don't know anything.
They're
about
the NHL team.
it. Really?
I think, or well, was there may not have been an NHL, but and then did you go to T-Bone's games any?
I've been to one.
Now they're the Monarchs now, but yeah.
I had a friend who I played baseball with, and his sister.
Mhm.
She was always in like not cheerleading, but like the dance team stuff.
Mhm.
And so she became one of the like the cheerleaders, dance people on.
Ray, quit
T-Bone.
looking that shit up. Jesus Christ.
So-
And then
You're gonna give me nightmares. Man.
it's just stories that other people are telling. It's like, what
and
the
then
fuck?
baseball, I know you're obvious is Yankees. Mine's Royals. That's what I grew up with, but I think on the other side of that coin, I think like I don't know why I took the Chicago teams, but
I always followed the Cubs because of my friend.
Mhm.
When I went to go see the Yankees in Chicago versus the White Sox, and then I went to the Chicago Cubs game the next day. And Wrigley's incredible. They have a whole
yeah.
It's Wrigleyville. It's like a whole town of stuff built up around it. It's pretty incredible.
So let's circle Ray. You didn't even answer the last couple.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
Oh okay, so let's circle back to hockey. Are there
Okay.
any teams you hate?
No,
I was
I
gonna
never
say
got into it enough to hate.
I like the Blackhawks.
Mm-hmm.
I think they play pretty well. As far as like
Yeah, we're
Stanley
talking
Cup
about-
time.
And like most of the time, I would like the goon players. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when
So, like-
they like fucking nail them up against the window, and they're like, ugh,
NBA teams
hit
you
him in the
hate?
glass.
Celtics because the Lakers.
Ah,
And see, it's weird because like before I became a Lakers fan, I'm a Paul Pierce guy,
yeah.
and the rivalry was huge.
Mhm.
They played each other in the finals all through the 60s and like 70s, 80s, all that stuff. And then it just died out. They didn't play each other. One's way up northeast. One's in the and it's broken up like that, and it wasn't a big deal. And then 2008 they met in the finals, and it was like brand new dudes like Rondo and Garnett and Ray Allen. So it's weird because I've fallen off because of LeBron. It's just like I don't know how to describe that, but he's taken over. It's not the Lakers anymore. It's like LeBron Inc. He's the whole shit show. And all the Celtics I used to hate are gone.
See, I hate I hated the Bulls when I was a Jazz fan, but if I had to pick a team now, like recent, it'd probably be like the Heat when they had like the Bosch and
D Wade and LeBron.
D Wade and LeBron. Even though I didn't really, I liked Dwayne Wade, but for some reason, like during that time, I just didn't. I wasn't big on like the big superstar team ups like that, and same with,
if it comes naturally, then
yeah,
you know what I mean. Then that works. But
like the oh fuck the when they threw Kevin Love and all those dudes on with LeBron, I'm just like,
oh yeah, Kyrie and Kevin Love
and it
LeBron,
didn't work out
number
for
one
him.
overall pick. Kyrie's number one overall pick, and they trade 2 number 1 overall picks for Kevin Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
that
it takes away from the whole like storytelling aspect of sports they're all just mercenaries just bouncing around, and in the NBA they have limits on you. So back then it was you could only sign a 4-year contract with a new team.
Yeah,
but you could sign a 5 with your own for more money.
Mm-hmm.
But they're max years and money, so it's not there's not as much incentive to stay with this team or that team. You can get the same contract mostly because 5 years or 4 years, it's like, well, LeBron's going to play till he dies.
Yeah, and see with college teams that I didn't really care for, obviously K-State, Missouri are the easy ones. Yeah. More recently with basketball, Houston, man, they've got our number.
They do. They do.
Texas and Oklahoma, just because you get tired of hearing about them.
Iowa State used to beat us up every once in a while out of nowhere back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yep. Nebraska used to whoop our ass all the time.
God, in football, that was hard. I'd see tickets to KU football in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And there'd be like, I don't know, 5 times as many Nebraska fans.
Oh, dude, when we ran the score up on them in 08, that was fucking beautiful.
08 was nice. Then we won the Orange Bowl versus Virginia Tech.
Yep.
Yeah, that was incredible. That's when I was bouncing. I was bouncing, and I was it was mostly like 3 of us, and then 1 linebacker of the team, and then all their offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
So like I got to know them pretty well. So most of the KU players I met throughout my life.
Yeah.
Once I was like when I was a kid, they were all cool to you, but like once you got older, you're like, I hate these fucking human beings.
Yeah. Well, some of them. There was some of the KU basketball players that like I met briefly when I worked at the barbecue restaurant, and I was like, oh, this guy's kind of an asshole. But then I got to know him, and I was just like, oh, okay, like it's just like a normal fucking kid that just, a lot of those kids they're not standoffish and asshole. They're just like normal fucking kids that just happen to be able to play basketball, and they're shy. They just don't want to be bugged. And
some of them were problems.
Yep.
The majority you can definitely deal with. They're not problems.
Yeah.
With bouncing, they had bullshit like long T-shirt rules and stuff. You can't come in, and they'd be like, "Is my T-shirt too long?" I'm like, "Dude, you're like 6'8". I don't give a fuck how long your T-shirt is.
Yeah.
If you found something that fits you, good for you. Like,
and then baseball, Cardinals, and I mean, I grew up not liking the Yankees, but it was never like a hate.
Dude, I hated
rivalry.
I think the baseball team that I hated the most was the Red Sox. That's fucking hate the Red Sox.
It's kind of like your core teams like Red Sox, Dodgers,
They're
Yankees.
from Boston, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
it's your
Look at this fucking hate Boston.
Yeah. I'm like anti-Celtics, Patriots, and Red Sox.
Your
Boston.
big money baseball teams were the ones that like people were like, especially small market teams like Kansas City, St. Louis, stuff like that. Like we were like taught to hate, and then
Did
like
you
of
realize
course
that
you're
like Casey had like the highest payroll in the major leagues at one point in like the 80s?
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah, and now like they're one of the lowest, I think.
Yeah, and it's bullshit because David Glass is like the fourth richest owner in the major leagues.
Mm.
If I could ask anybody that owned a sports team, I would ask them like, okay, when you save $15 million and you don't get this one star player that can make you win this like the World Series or something, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you
Well,
spend
so-
that $15
so
million
Glass doesn't
on that's
own 'em
better than the
anymore.
Super Bowl?
Yeah,
But
because
now
he
they
sold him a couple of years ago.
Yeah, so like they paid Witt, they paid Sal
Yeah.
and stuff, but they let tons of players go.
Oh, yeah.
over the years, and it was
Dude,
just,
we mortgaged years of our future to win the 15 World Series, which is crazy because they should have won it in 14. And
Madison
then
Bumgarner went nuts, bro.
yeah, that was ridiculous. And the fact that we took like that was ridiculous that we just swept our way.
I went
to the World
I went to
Series.
probably 25 games in 2014,
Mhm.
and up until about mid-September, most Royals fans didn't even give a shit or realize Lorenzo Cain's hitting like ninth, and my dad and I are like, "What the fuck? This guy's incredible!" Like,
Mhm.
we're just like showing up to games. He's like, he's either not playing or hitting ninth, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I think that was when he was coming back from injury.
It was like when he was first like coming up.
But
and they
there
had,
was,
Alex
like-
Gordon, Gerard Dyson, bunch
And there
of-
was like several of those guys that they like sent down to the minors because they needed work on stuff. Like Alex Gordon did a stint in the minors because they're just like he's not
yeah,
playing
he
that
couldn't
well.
handle
And,
third base. Yeah,
and then they mortgaged so much of their future to get Cueto, to get Zobrist.
and Zobrist won immediately won the World Series MVP
Yep.
with the Cubs. The very next year, 2016, he won
Yep.
the World Series MVP with the Cubs.
And
The dude was a switch hitter. He got on base, and he can play essentially
every
everything
position.
but catcher and pitcher.
Yeah.
And maybe he could. He's probably
Ooh.
not a pitcher.
I think in a
But he-
shitty game, there was a shitty game where we were getting blasted, and I think they went through a bunch of pitchers and they threw him, and they were trying to save the bullpen,
Oh, they do that. Yeah.
and they
But-
put Zobrist in to pitch, and he didn't do terrible.
Yeah. That
I wanna
nobody
say-
really, that is like the end of the game. No one's actually
Yeah.
like tuned in to that kind of thing.
It's
not
just
gonna be
like
like
going through
Ohtani
the
who's throwing
motions.
like 102
Yeah.
to Vinny. Like that's not a thing for Zobrist. But like there's a thing called emergency catchers
Mhm.
because there's usually on a team there are just two catchers, and in baseball, not our team,
Mhm.
not our team we coach. You're out. Like you're out of the game. You're out of the fucking game. There's
Mhm.
no scenario where you can come back in. Like in basketball, if you foul out and then your team doesn't have enough people, you can come back in the game. But in baseball, you're out. You're out. That's it. You might as well just leave. And so it's just a completely different deal. So if you have two catchers, I mean, with catchers, you can get hurt. You can get a foul tip, break your hand. It's not like just toughness. It's like your hand doesn't function anymore.
Yeah.
So like, and also the catchers are so slow most
Right.
of the time. So they'll like Salvi's super slow.
Yeah.
So they'll like pinch run for him to try and tie the game up and say the run scores, and they put up the backup catcher. Then he gets hurt. You don't have anybody.
Yeah.
So they have to have someone that's an emergency catcher, and it's usually like a middle infielder, somebody that's getting excess, or like the Yankees right
Yeah.
now. We have three catchers that are like above average hitters right now, which is just super weird.
Lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
super lucky.
one dude's 30 years old and he's a rookie. He was an Uber driver.
What the fuck?
He was an Uber driver.
Bro, it's like me going like, "Hey, I'm gonna play for the Royals now," and they're like, "Dude, you're fucking awesome."
Have you seen how the
Like, what?
emergency goalie stuff works in hockey?
Uh-uh.
It's like literally, basically like a, hey, you in the stands, can you play? Like that's basically
Oh my
like they have a
God.
list of like guys that play pickup hockey.
They're like, "We need roster. Let's go."
Dude, I used to just like fantasize about them like letting me take batting practice every once in a while with them on the field.
Yeah.
Because there's no one there. The Royals don't let you, the
Mhm.
Kauffman Stadium, you don't get in for batting practice unless you pay for the early bird special, which sells out. I found out the hard way now.
Yeah.
And I always fantasize about it because I don't know how well I would have done against Major League pitching, but I know exactly how well I do against batting practice pitching.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't change.
You're
you know
like,
what I mean?
What
it's like,
the fuck?
yeah, they'd be like, "Who the fuck is this kid?" And I'd be like, "Well, my dad played for you guys." And then your cousin just
Like,
texted
dude,
me.
you just keep
There's
hitting
a-
it out of the fucking park.
There's a whole bunch of that type of shit. Like you remember Texas Tech? They couldn't make a field goal at all, and
they
Mike
like open
Leach.
tryouts?
No. There was a kid that kicked the fucking field goal
Oh, he
during
made it too, didn't
halftime,
he?
and Mike Leach is like, "Find that fucking kid," and he was on the team
Yeah.
kicking field goals.
Yes,
the
I remember
next
that.
game.
I remember that. I do remember that. That was back in the day, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. I absolutely remember that now.
and I think he pulled in like a couple kids, and like, yeah, that kid was their field goal kicker.
Why? I always wondered, like, if you're a hockey team, like, pay Shaq to just stand there. Get a
Mhm.
sumo wrestler. Like,
yeah, I would.
like just pad him up. He doesn't even have to
Yeah.
move. He doesn't have to wear skates. He just sits there. He's bigger
Like
than
he
the goal.
just stands there. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all
You
he
don't
does.
score.
Yep.
That's it. That's the
Yeah,
whole. You
score
could
and
use your
that.
whole your whole payroll on one dude.
Mhm.
That'd be awesome. I wish we did get those NHL teams, and like even if you don't like the team, you have a chance to go see great players and stuff.
Like we're lucky
I've never seen
for.
Shaq in person. I would have liked to have seen.
Oh
that.
yeah, we're lucky for a small, like Kansas City's big, but it's small compared to a lot of other areas. And like we
Yeah, they call
have,
it a small market in baseball. It's called
Yeah.
a small market team.
yeah, but we have. So we've got the Royals, we've got Sporting KC, we've got Chiefs, we've got and then we've got the minor league hockey teams, the Mavericks, and there's another one that's in Topeka.
Yep.
And then we had an arena football team. I don't think we do anymore. We've got a semi-pro team called the Bulldogs, football, and then we have what else do we got? We've
We
got
don't have anything resembling a professional basketball team,
nope.
which is crazy coming from KU. 'Cause,
We've got a women's soccer team, the Current,
I don't know.
and then there's the
We definitely don't have a WNBA team.
no, and then there's an indoor and an outdoor women's soccer team. I can't remember what the other one is. And then we've got the Monarchs. But outside of that, like, I mean, we could. I feel like Kansas City area could support a baseball team, or I mean, not a baseball team, a NBA team and a hockey team.
For sure.
It's crazy.
Denver's
because
not that big. It has all four.
well, and people are spoiled on college arenas because I mean, you look at like college football arenas.
Oh God,
Or-
yeah, like
and, like, some
well
of
over
those-
100,000.
Yeah,
Some of
and
them.
it's like Chiefs.
Ann Arbor, Michigan. I've
Chiefs
been
have
to
like
that stadium.
60. There's like 60. Is it 60 or like 70?
There was a meme online earlier that was talking about, like, I don't remember what school it was
Mhm.
from, but he went to an NBA team in the or not an NBA, an NFL team in the draft, and he was like talking about how bad the downgrade was in his like locker room and his weight
Yeah.
facilities and stuff, because there's just that much money going into.
like on average, NBA arenas
They're not
are
huge,
a
like-
little bit
like 20?
over. A little bit over. Like Allen Fieldhouse.
I mean, that's limited mostly not by who will
Mhm.
come see it, but like how far away can you even tell what's going on?
19,000, 16,000. There's one that's
Like we were talking about Kaufman, and like they have, there's like general available seating where you can just walk around. It's like, what's
Yeah.
the real capacity
Yeah.
of that? Especially with now they put all that stuff in the outfield and you can walk around. and
Yeah,
stuff.
I think that to bring down cost for some of these teams, that they could get around. I mean, like I feel like, I mean, what's the smallest capacity MLB stadium? Probably like
It used to be like some of the older stadiums,
Yeah.
but they've gotten rid of like almost all the
Or
old
they've-
stadiums, or they've upgraded them to
Yeah.
have, like they put seats on the Monster and Fenway, and they renovated the outfield in Wrigley. Guys used to like pay to sit on apartment buildings across from Wrigley. I don't know if you remember that from when you were a kid, but it's got to be
Let's
over
look it up.
30, I would guess.
I mean, Dodger Stadium's almost
It's pretty old.
50. It's 56,000.
Okay, this is a bullshit deal because it's the lowest this year is George Steinbrenner Field, which is the Yankees' spring training facility where Tampa Bay has to play after a hurricane.
So-
it's not a real. Same with Oakland, who's playing in a minor league park.
Oh,
before they
these are
moved
all
to
minor
Vegas.
leagues.
Yeah, the top two this year was Progressive Field, capacity of 34,830. It calls it one of the smallest.
Cleveland Guardians is
Yeah, it's
35,000.
That's Progressive Field.
Yeah.
There's a great meme. where,
Marlins is 37.
you know Chief Wahoo.
Uh-huh.
There's a deal of like a dude with a Chief Wahoo mask running by, and then there's like a Progressive sign in the background. It's like,
So
not really.
I feel like 25,000 for small markets isn't unreasonable. I mean, how many times have you been to a Royals game where it's actually been sold out that wasn't when they were competing for a World Series?
Full sellout, or just they
Or
call
just-
it a sellout.
Just it looks like there's a lot of people there.
Non-Yankees games.
Yeah.
Filled with Yankees fans. Like
Yeah, true.
I mean, because that's Yankees fans will show up for that.
I mean, we grew
get,
up
like-
spoiled with KU basketball. I mean, KU basketball has
That's sold out 24/7
Yeah,
all day long,
it's
no matter who we're
an-
playing.
Oh, men's basketball is always
Yeah.
sold out.
Yeah.
an
It's
exhi-
like there's no waiting in line. You maybe get lucky if you go to Gen Ed admission, but yeah, it's all sold out. by the
there's
time
an
you get in there.
exhibition game against some team you've never heard of,
sold out.
They play
and
Pittsburgh
people are
State and
camping
stuff,
out
yeah.
for a
Yeah.
week for tickets.
Oh my!
and-
Like I had tons of friends that like went to KU.
They're like,
and,
oh, we're gonna
you know,
blow
they-
them out. Let's go. Yeah.
And they get free tickets basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For going to KU, but you had to wait in line and like know
Yeah.
people and stuff.
Students
You-
will
they-
stay home during winter break
just to go to games.
just to go to games,
Yeah.
or wait till basketballs, which
When they-
anymore it's
when they
not.
renovated it, they got rid of everyone that had their seats, and then it was just about like who's going to pay the most. Cause,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yep.
I had a friend whose dad is like in the KU Hall of Fame, or not his dad, his grandpa. He's in the KU Hall
Mhm.
of Fame, and they got rid of their tickets. They just took them from him, and they're like, "How much
Dang.
more money will you give us now?" Even though they've been like contributing.
Yep.
And it was just like they were like, "We're not doing this. I don't know how often." You're
I was
gonna
gonna
do
say,
it.
I've
Like,
got
how much-
a-
if
Yeah.
We already did this, and now you're gonna make us keep coming.
I've got a acquaintance that is a vital piece of one of their national championships, and they're like, I gotta pay to get in the door.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Versus like we were looking up last night. I could get tickets to go watch Paul Skeens. Theoretically, he pitched early today.
Mhm.
But it could have been Paul Skeens, who's basically God as a pitcher right now. He's as good as it gets.
Mhm.
They held him to 70 pitches instead of 100. He got through 5 full innings, struck out 10 guys, gave up no runs. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? And they still lost 1-0.
How's that possible? What the fuck?
Pirates
Sounds
have
like what the
nothing.
Royals are doing right now.
Yeah, it happens more than you
But-
would think with him, and no one would go to that.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I mean, look at how many times the Royals have had ridiculous amounts of talent and just can't get anyone in there. I mean, when the Chiefs had bad years, they'd still have a bunch of people in the
Chiefs fans will
stands.
show up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
Plus, there's only there's a handful
You have
of
a-
games a year.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they're like, how many home games do you guaranteed now?
you're guaranteed.
8 or 9, right?
I think you're guaranteed 8, and they try to like one of your games is usually either neutral or something.
It's a lot easier to shell out for 8 games than it is
Yeah.
for 81
Yeah,
at Kauffman Stadium.
Yeah.
Also- Also, baseball games can go super long. They can go 4
Yep.
hours. There's extra innings. It's
Mm-hmm.
when I was asking Kyler if he wanted to go, he's like, "Is it 12 innings?" And I was like, "If baseball fans call that free baseball
Mm-hmm.
once it goes to extra innings." It's
Yeah.
like, I paid for 9, I get more. He didn't want to go and watch more. I was like, "Oh,
Well-
you don't want to go, period." Then, bro, like
We went
It's
to KU Oklahoma, or Oklahoma
football,
State,
basketball,
baseball,
okay.
and we were down, I don't know, like 3 runs in the 9th. Scored the 3 runs to tie it up. Then they scored 10th. We scored 10th. 11th, it was
In college, they have the dumb ghost runner rule like they do in the major leagues. In the major leagues, you start with a runner on second. And
I don't think so. I didn't think they did.
It's about the most little league dumb shit
Yeah.
rule in the history of professional sports.
Oh man, speaking of that, I saw something where someone proposed that if you hit a home run, all you have to do is go touch first base.
Yeah, like
So then you go to the dugout.
I didn't know this, but my friends
Huh.
had me play on their that bullshit rec league softball
Mhm.
team where you could only hit 1 home run a game. and I didn't know that. Yeah, and if you hit a second one, it's not a double. You're out.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm like, really? Like, are you shitting me? And
go get the fucking ball.
It's like
And they're like,
somebody's too
"Fuck it,
lazy
go
to
get
go
the
chase
fucking
the
ball."
ball.
and so like I hit a bomb, and like I'm rounding we're in the third base dugout, so I'm like already moving on it, and then I like just come back around, and like after hitting like I don't know 7 or 8 of them, and everyone one in each game, they're like, you don't even have to go to first base, you just turn around and walk back to the dugout. And I was like, a little late on that one, dipshit. Like,
Yeah. Fuck that. I feel like running the
Yeah.
whole entire thing. It's kind of
Yeah.
like after that, now it's a show. It's like,
Yeah.
hey,
is
especially
my
like
little-
you're in a away game and you're like, fuck you. Fuck
get to
you
do it,
and
get the
fuck you.
bat
Yeah, you
flips and
too,
all that
guy.
stuff.
Dude,
I
I
see
think
you, motherfucker.
I think they need to loosen up on the unsportsmanlike. Like I feel like you should be able to celebrate without getting something called on you.
it totally depends on how you do it and your
Yeah.
attitude with it. If it's celebration for what you did versus showing somebody up or being a dick about
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
it
I feel
totally
like if it's
depends on what you-
directed,
I think it was kind of funny when Tyreek Hill. Remember when he was on the Chiefs and he grabbed the camera and he like pointed it at the touchdown.
See,
he was
I
like,
think
and they were like, "Oh, fucking flag!" They're like,
Like,
Well, you
"What?
know what-
Come on,
you know
let's
what?
do
thrown
that."
out from like underneath
Yeah.
the underneath.
like
the
I think
goalpost.
like that stuff.
That's
I think
fine,
as long
like-
as it's not directed exactly at a player. Like
yeah,
if
you're
you
not
sat there and
directing
sack
it at
a
another
player.
player.
if you had a home run off guy and you're like fuck you and you like bat flip, that's a problem.
Oh,
But,
who
like,
was it?
yeah.
Was that Altuve that used to do that?
Guys do it all the time
Who-
to this day. And
who
then
was
Like
it?
Keith Talib used to do that, where he would be like, he'd knock somebody out, and then he'd be like,
stand over him.
Yeah.
Any of the taunting
What?
stuff is not okay, but just like joyful celebration of doing something great that isn't directed.
Yeah,
at
like
someone.
Travis Kelsey dunking on the
Oh God, that's
on
that
the
is so
goal
awesome.
post.
Who doesn't enjoy them when they do that? Like I've
Or
done it in
the-
real life
It's
before
fun.
with pads on, and they
It's
were like,
crazy.
"You can
Or
drunk
the
pe-
Lambo leap. Like seriously.
That's like that kind of got like Godfathered in for the celebration. It was allowed for a long time.
Just
But like,
jump-
yeah, like
they
that's
just
not
jump
showing
and
people
then-
up or like
Mhm.
that's just joyful celebration.
Like hanging on the rim too long. They call it for that, and it's like the dude's waiting for it to clear out from underneath him so
Yeah.
he doesn't drop down.
There's 2 7-foot tall dudes underneath. you.
"Yeah,
Or like you get in trouble if you dunk it real hard. Sometimes when you dunk, you like you just kind of swing up,
hmm
and I don't know why, but your brain's just like slap the fucking backboard, slap it. And you just
Yeah.
like on the way by, you just slap it, and like Kobe got in trouble for that one time. I'm
Well,
like,
and
who
then-
gives a shit? Like,
yeah, what the fuck?" It's not like it's gonna mess up the angle or the trajectory of the fucking.
yeah, Shaq's pulled down whole
shot.
backboards.
Bro,
Like,
he's broken the glass
Like I-
before.
Just
Like I
shattered.
said, I think as long as you're not taunting someone, like you can't sit there and sack someone then teabag them or something
right,
like that.
you, you
I mean,
get
it's-
up and flex.
I mean, as
whatever
a
you want.
as a fan, that's great to see. I mean,
yeah, I don't
But-
care. Like in baseball,
That's
there are
funny.
unwritten rules. There's
Yeah.
stuff you don't do, but like as long as it's not, it's all about the attitude and
Mhm.
how you do it. If you're directing it towards someone, that's a problem. But
They're
like,
like,
if
"Oh,
you're
you're
just
an asshole."
yeah, if you're just excited that you hit a
Yeah.
home run, like I don't give a shit. Like
Yeah.
I personally, as a player myself, I'm just to put your
was
head
that
down and do
Altuve
it.
that was with the Blue Jays that would flip the bat?
As Jose Bautista.
Batista, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
That ridiculous bat flip in the
Which is
in-
crazy because like he never did that shit when he was with the Royals, right?
Yeah, Bautista played on a bunch of teams before he started taking steroids.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, I'm just gonna start hitting 50 bombs a year and become one of the best hitters in baseball. But I couldn't even hack it
Is
on
he
all these
retired now?
terrible teams. Yeah, he's retired.
Okay.
He got his ass kicked by Odor on second base. It
Mhm.
was awesome. And then like a game later, dude slides in and like they get in like a tangle, like he breaks up the double play, and like he gets up and like the guy pretended to be like scared of Odor, and they were
Baseball
like, oh,
fights are the most ridiculous thing.
those are real fights, man. Like.
Some of them are, man.
Oh, some of them are like hold me back, but like a lot of
Yeah.
them like old school brawls. They're
Oh
like,
yeah.
like Ty
Oh,
Cobb.
yeah.
Ty
You
Cobb
saw
back
the
in
one. You saw the one where the dude, he got pegged. He was up the bat and he got pegged,
Hits
and
him
he
with the
sat there and
pitch.
looked really pissed, like he was about to charge the mound. And he like laughed and waved it
Yeah.
off and ran to first
Yeah,
base.
they were former teammates for like
Yeah.
years together, and like he faked it, like going to first and stuff. Yeah, there's
and
that-
like the pitcher acted worried there for a
he was
second. He's like,
like,
"Oh shit!"
yeah. Yeah, I saw that happen in Korea recently too, where a guy
Mhm.
was like acting like he's all mad, and the pitcher was like scared, and then they were like laughing at each other. There are so many great moments
Mhm.
between former teammates and stuff. A lot of people talk about they don't like that in baseball now, where like back in the day you didn't even talk to people when they're on base. You weren't friendly. It was just cutthroat.
Yeah.
Um,
bench clearing brawls. That's what my favorite.
And you basically
hits him with the pitch, and then he's just like, "All right, fucked up."
A lot of times, guys are just being bitches about it,
They're like, "Really?"
and
Really?
sometimes it's
Alright,
like it's
we're gonna go?
deserved. And then the other thing that happens is it gets escalated because if you're on the team, you have to go out. Like
Yeah,
that's why it's bench clearing. Like they'll come in from the bullpen, like the whole team will be there. If you're not, you get fined. They
which
have-
is crazy because
They're
you
like,
get
"Hey."
fined for going out there by
Yeah.
one person, but you get fined by your team.
Yeah, it's more important to like.
But-
CC Sabathia passed up like six. I don't know what it was. It might have been 500K. He
Mhm.
needed to pitch like one more inning, and I think they hit Jeter a couple times, like on purpose,
yeah.
and he just
He's
drilled the
and
first
he's
guy
just like,
by,
"Fuck you,
by, like one
fuck
inning.
you."
And like there are rules
He
like
comes
that.
in at him. Oh shit! There he goes.
But yeah,
Yeah, I like Jeter when he's just like, "Fuck you."
maybe someday
Fuck you.
we'll end
No,
up with our
fuck you.
own NBA team, an NHL team,
That would
and
be
whatever
great.
other
Fucking
sport,
Red Sox, man.
lingerie
Fuck you.
football league
Seriously,
team.
fuck you.
Right? Anybody?
I would say
Lingerie football team.
I would
Yeah,
say
like, get a beach volleyball team
Mhm.
too.
yeah, we need a sand volleyball team. up
But
here.
yeah,
That's some good stuff. That's A-Rod right there.
well, that about wraps it up. Hope everyone enjoyed the bracket and everything. Have a good night.
Lady y'all.